You have reached your destination.
Hey everybody, it's Tony from Destination Pro Wrestling bringing you guys the WWE World Cup tournament that we're doing here on the channel. This is through an awesome feature in WWE 2K19 where you can set up tournaments. And guys, we're going to see how this goes. I'm not too sure what to expect. We have a very interesting roster. If you guys missed episode 1, we have Jericho versus Tozawa, Hitman Bret Hart versus Drew McIntyre. We have Cien Almas versus Pete Dunne. Kurt Angle versus Razar. If you guys are wondering where they represent, we have all that information, throughout the video. So we'll start off with Jericho and Tozawa, and we'll see what happens. We're going to select this, and we're going to watch. This is all simulation based. This tournament is going to be taking place at Raw. Entrances will take off because I don't think we want to waste our time watching that. And we'll just do normal momentum. So this is all simulation-based tournament. I heard from you guys in the comment section who you guys want to win. But let us know down below again, who do you guys want to win this tournament? And why do you think they're going to win the tournament? I would love to hear your guys' answers. With that being said, episode 2, we're kicking off with Chris Jericho versus Tozawa. Let's see what happens. So, with World Cup, if you guys don't know, WWE World Cup is taking place at Crown Jewel this year. Very, very cool tournament that they got going on, which I'm really excited about because I think, a World Cup tournament, having people represent different countries is always huge. Impact Wrestling had done something really nice back in the day. But with that being said, I'm not playing. The controller is in the hands of artificial intelligence. And Jericho starting off the match with a nice little suplex. Now, some people would say that this is a very, very, very unmatched lineup with Jericho going against Tozawa. Me personally, I think this is a fantastic thing because Tozawa and Chris Jericho are two really good athletes. Tozawa is one of my favorites on 205 Live. Chris Jericho is just one of my favorites in pro wrestling in general. And Jericho is definitely getting the advantage so far. I wouldn't be shocked if Tozawa pulls off an upset. Obviously, Jericho's cockiness is already starting, which is a really nice thing when it comes to WWE 2K19. The taunts, the AI, we start to see a little bit more. Jericho obviously getting the bulldog from the corner. Tozawa getting a nice reversal with an uppercut. Nice kick to the midsection. Looks like he missed that slap to the chest, but Chris Jericho taking advantage of that. And Tozawa answering back very quickly. Now, again, this may not seem like an even matchup, but Akira Tozawa could definitely be the dark horse of this tournament representing Japan. Chris Jericho, again, utilizing that bulldog, which to me, I think is a really interesting move in his arsenal. Very old school, in my opinion. Definitely targeting the leg right there with that leg sweep. Chris Jericho just hammering these moves, taking advantage of the difference in size. Chris Jericho really is working those legs. Really interesting, guys. I really wonder who's going to win this match. Now, me personally, I think Chris Jericho is probably many people's favorite to win the tournament. Would not shock me. For those who don't know, Jericho is also competing all around the world, most notably for New Japan Pro Wrestling. And he's got his own indie pro wrestling event going on at the Jericho Cruise, in which many superstars from Ring of Honor, Impact Wrestling, and New Japan are going to be competing in a cruise ship. Tozawa getting the reversal there, running kick, very nice attack. Tozawa is now on offense, taking advantage of Chris Jericho's mess up. A slap to the chest, definitely working the chest, and it looks like Tozawa is taking advantage. Nice little sequence right there. Tozawa using his quickness. Very, very nice move. Another running kick. So, as you guys can see, I'm not playing, so it looks like Tozawa is just spamming those running attacks. Definitely seems to be taking advantage of Chris Jericho's weakness right here. And he's going for the pin. 1. Ooh, just kicked out at 1. That's where Chris Jericho's veteranship, he's been in this industry forever. It's definitely showing here. Tozawa's getting the crowd amplified. The crowd is going crazy for him. Tozawa's going for another cover. Oh, again, Jericho kicks out at 1. So, really, really interesting stuff here. Tozawa, Chris Jericho. Jericho's going for another suplex. Right on top of the head of Tozawa. Ooh, some costly mistakes from both guys here. Looks like Chris Jericho's going for the walls of Jericho. Will it go through? It's going through. Oh, he's very close to the rope. The ref calls the rope break. Okay. Okay, let's see what's happening. Jericho is moving him to the center of the ring. Looks like he's going for a cover. What's going to happen here? 2 count. So Tozawa is definitely feeling it. He's still on the ground. He hasn't gotten back up yet. Maybe all those running moves have definitely hurt his stamina a little bit. It looks like Chris Jericho's got something planned here. What could it be? A code breaker. Oh my gosh. Chris Jericho just hit a code breaker. This might be it. 2, 3. Wow. Chris Jericho just finished Akira Tozawa in a relatively quick match. So I'm definitely eating my words here. I thought Tozawa was more than likely going to possibly pull off the upset. I thought the quickness, obviously Jericho is up there in age. I wasn't sure if he was going to be able to keep up. Both guys made some mistakes throughout the match, but it is Jericho who comes out victorious. So, with that being said, Chris Jericho will advance in the tournament. He will be competing again once more. He is still alive in the tournament. Unfortunately, it is an early exit for Akira Tozawa. And guys, anybody who predicted Chris Jericho winning this tournament might have made a smart prediction. It's very clear that he is bringing something sweet to the table. With that being said, Jericho will go on to face Hitman Bret Hitman the Hart Foundation leader, whatever. At this point, I don't even know how to introduce him because he's got so many titles. And I'm very interested to see what happens. If Bret Hart could beat Drew McIntyre, I would really like to see what happens here. Jericho has huge opportunity to go far, but Bret Hart and Drew McIntyre are 2 very strong athletes. So with that being said, I will see you guys on the next episode of the World Cup tournament, where we will have Bret Hitman Hart versus Drew McIntyre, and trust me, that's going to be a good one. So you guys definitely don't want to miss.
You have reached your destination.